Hi, I'm Kristin McLean. I've been at the Island Church just for a couple of months. I've really had Lord speak to me right when I walked through the doors, so I'm so happy to be here. Growing up in a Christian household and going to church every day and being involved in every aspect of church, I knew God. I thought I knew God and I felt that He was with me, but I didn't feel like I had a true testimony. I wore Christian t-shirts, I wrote letters to God every day, and I made a decision one day to pack all of that stuff and put it in the closet. And I did not realize at that moment what a terrible decision that was. But I turned my back on God and the world really did swallow me whole. I had a point in time where I was homeless for 6 weeks. I literally lived outside. But I never went hungry. I always had food to eat, and I did have shelter over my head. I went through years of depression, ended up homeless, divorced, and I was blinded in ways that I thought that I could see it all. But God got me through that, and even though I was still stubborn and I still had a hard heart and I still was blind to Him, He never gave up on me. It took a roundabout way for my mom actually gifting me an easy-to-read Bible that I started waking up in the morning and giving God a try. I was like, you know what, I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna let go, God, and let you. And so I start my morning every day refreshing each morning with God's Word. And it has completely opened my eyes in a different way that I have a hard time putting into words. The joy overflows me right when I wake up, and I can't wait to do what is expected of me in God's eyes, and that's to give Him glory in everything that I do, everything that I say. And it makes it easier to turn from the things that I know that are wrong and that may make someone else stumble. It's hard to stay on the right path, but I know His arms are around me, and they were around me when I lived in the world. It just took me to look to Him and to follow Him and keep focused on His will, and it's changed my life. Being in His Word every day, you see things differently. He takes care of you in ways that you can't think of on your own. And it wasn't until I went through all of that I realized that I did have a testimony before. My testimony was I was a child of God, and no matter what I did, no matter how big or how small I did stumble, He was still there to pick me up. And thankfully, He has put me back on my feet in solid ways now. So I'm never going back.